Hi guys, this is a message to my friends and my community. I'm Francesca, I'm 17. Right now, I'm thinking of all of the book clubs and events that I've invited people to that also have tackling race relations as part of its mission, that people have wiggled themselves out of time and time again because it's uncomfortable, or it's too blunt, or heavy. The knee that killed that man, and thinking of how heavy the police were, is traumatizing and almost sinful. Because you can turn off your phone or the news and close the door to retreat and become a shocked audience member in one of the worst times in history. And because of the color of my skin, I can't be a bystander. So, story time. My aunt, my uncle, my cousins visited us a year or two ago. My mom made dinner. And if you know my mom, if my mom makes food for you, you do not leave the house without taking it with you. So my cousin is putting the food in the car. As he has his head in the trunk, moving luggage out of the way to make room for my mom's excessive amount of food, 2 police cars arrive. A neighbor had called the police because she saw a black guy. Remember, he's just at his uncle's house. The family is inside the house, and it gets to be a little bit too long for him to just be putting stuff in the car. So my dad opens the door to see my cousin's hands raised and the police's guns raised. My dad opens the front door too. If you take one more step, we'll shoot. My dad confirms what my cousin is screaming, because that's his nephew. And the police, with their 2 police cars, had never knocked on our door. And the food spilled over the road. My friends are apologetic, and it's a half step because you either condemn or you're complicit. Because I know what some people are thinking. Before all of the videos and headlines, there's a seed in your head that puts a black person as having some type of responsibility in what happens. If I told you that I live in a pretty nice, predominantly white neighborhood, and my cousin has long dreadlocks, and this happened late at night, did you squint your eyes or raise your eyebrows or go, oh, that's racist? Racializing behavior, well, it seems like something they would do. That's racist. Suggesting that there's some truth or validity is vile. There is so much fatigue, worry, pain, and anger because what's happening in this country is an emergency, and it has never once just blown over. And in all of the ways to be neutral, in light of the deaths of Breonna Taylor or Ahmaud Arbery or George Floyd and all of the other names, it is still and has always been senseless. Bottom line, there is a course divide in this country, and if bridges are going to get built, you need to take a stand. And we need to be united in the fight against injustice. Brutality is brutality. But it has always been ordinary. And in a world where my little brother has to look at life as a warning, hate and hurt can't stay hidden.